teeth for regrowing, and having my 9 mice, smile self. Guys, you read the header. New levels. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, it doesn't run smoothly. That's all part of devil. Let's see. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible. Just terrible. Things never run smoothly. They just never run smoothly. And it's by design. It's by design. To cause, I guess, frustration, to cause delays. Let me try one more time. See, this phone doesn't have a stand like, my other phone. And that's really the issue. All right. Well, there's a lot of attacks going on. I haven't done a video in about close to a month. This is the new way of the enemy to attack. Uh, and at the same time, they attack your body, your health, everything, for the exception of you, my subscriber base. But trust me, they're going to try to find a way to do that. What is this retouch I see here on the screen? I see a lot here. Uh, oh, they do so many things. Attack your health, attack your money. Uh, the health is important, and I'm always on top of that because I've gotten so many things happen to me health wise that many people say, are you still alive? Oh my God, you look so different. Things have changed. And I try to tell all of my subscribers on YouTube and on Instagram and TikTok that to be a chosen one, it's not a walk in the park. And a chosen one doesn't do readings about himself or herself and what he's going through or she's going through. I mean, it starts out that way, right? It starts out that way, but the actual aim of being excuse me, my head go rapidly, to be a chosen one is to alert, affect the greater community. For this to occur, to be a problem happening within the community that you live in may be having some serious issues. There may be governments and high paid special interest groups that don't have the best interest of the community. And this is the community of every individual subscriber that looks at my channel. In order for me to raise consciousness of what's happening in your communities, in your neighborhoods, and even in your personal lives, there has to be somebody that will have the backbone and be the whistleblower. Uh, I am a whistleblower, but I did not start out that way. I started out doing the videos which I love and still will do. But now the universe, the source, has called me to uh, two things: explain what's happening on a global scale, which will affect each and every one of us. And then the second is the occult, what's coming our way as far as space and extraterrestrials. And before um, I do this and other people like me do this, we have to give an explanation of what deep space is and our position in it. We are clueless, totally clueless. But you won't be for long as I'm still here. And my job, my job is to make sure that you know what's happening, what's going on, and when it's going to start happening. Am I what? Footsies? I don't know what that is. I hope it's good. Uh, and you know what's so funny? I bought a new pair of glasses so I can see and, say hello to you guys. And as I was getting prepared, I couldn't find the glasses. Uh, these things that happen, these little things that are important because they take care of the big things, is another aspect of spiritual attack. They distract you in all kinds of ways to cause the morale, right, to go down. Good morning, New Zealand. Yes, I'm doing well. And even when I'm not doing well, I'm doing well. Because you have to appreciate what's happening to you, what's happening around you, and that it's not in your head. When things start happening, little things, you dismiss it. But that's exactly the goal of whatever is attacking you and the people involved. This is not going to be a lecture. I am going to read who's doing what to you, whether it's family, friends, or haters of a kind that we have not seen, even haters that are right in front of your face. We have a lot of people that are very unhappy and they blame others for their source of unhappiness. I guess that's kind of natural, kind of normal, but I don't buy that. No one has the right to make your life miserable because their lives are miserable. Okay? I'm cleaning the cards. I haven't used them in so long. I guess it's Saturday. It's a Saturday. I think it's Saturday. It's sad because it's still dark outside. Still, it's very dark. So it might be 2 or 3 in the morning. I was out and about, you know, having dinner, having a little drink. I, I ordered an apple martini, and for those of you who've been with me for many, many years, you know how I love an apple martini. But do you know that when I bought it at the restaurant and I had dinner, it took me the entire time I was in that bar to drink that martini. I couldn't stomach it like I used to. And I'm gonna say that I don't like it as much as I used to. So I went out to have a couple of drinks, and it's Friday. It's Friday night, and all I do is work, prepare stuff, read, organizing the school, and finding different ways to do what I do. A drink like I used to, I no longer do. It doesn't quell the appetite. I'll still have a little scotch, especially if I'm coming down with a cold. Scotch whiskey is very good for that. And I don't smoke. Now, if I'm stressed out, on occasion, I'll have a cigarette here or there. I'm talking to you about this because I know many of you are the same way. And I don't want you to think that something's crazy, you're not normal. No, you're not. You're good. Collective, you're good. Don't PayPal me because I don't have a PayPal account. And I don't have an Apple. You have to do Cash App. Cash App or Zelle on my bank account, or it's not going to go through. Okay? And many of you have given to me and to my channel so generously. I'm trying to work with the bank to find other means for you to give or pay for services, especially those from the UK. That seems to be a problem with with the UK. So I'm working with bank executives here in New York, in the United States, to facilitate that. And same situation with the euros and the transfer of that. And many apps, monetary apps, are not dealing with certain countries because of this issue. I don't want anybody, any of my subscribers that are abroad, including China and Australia, not to be able to talk to me or get my services because of a currency issue. So I'm trying to figure out a way to circumvent that for you. Okay. Look what I found here. Ta-da! Okay. Jay. Good morning, Jay. D. Good morning. Uh, who else? I will do international bank transfer. Okay. But that's changing. Be careful. That's changing. Riddler. How do I find motivation? You find motivation by looking at what's wrong immediately in your own personal life that you can control or try to change. Um, if you change the little things, they will eventually affect the bigger things. But you have to be patient and you have to give yourself time to make the changes that motivation is going to require. And also be relaxed about it. Look at me. It's been almost a month since I've done videos, and sometimes I do get demotivated. Not because I don't want to do the the videos, but because I'm fighting so many obstacles, opposition, adversity. So then, how do I gain my motivation back amongst all of these powerful experiences? Well, I go back to my old videos that I've done over the years and look at clues as to what I can use to jumpstart my motivation again. And the one thing that always does it for me is your thank yous, your donations, your questions, because someone is listening, someone is hearing, and I'm helping somebody that may be looking for answers and can't find it anywhere else but on my channel. And that for me is a motivating factor to continue. Okay. Uh, I will go into the reading, but let's look at a couple more. Uh, okay. Melina, Manda, is it right? It's not Mandy. How are you, Manda? D. Again, for many of you who try to PayPal, it's not gonna work. because I don't have PayPal. I was banned from having PayPal. You're gonna have to do Cash App. And if you don't have Cash App, then that's fine. Find another way. And I love you for it. But don't do I used to love PayPal. But because I was making, too much money, they thought I was fraudulent. So they dropped me. The same thing with the Bank of America. They also dropped me. MoneyGram, Western Union. Uh, no, in a year's time, I made over $1 million, and did it again the following year and pay my taxes. And this angered a lot of people. What are you doing? What are you selling? How are you making all this money? Uh, it's just, for me, is because what your business. You have more money than I can have. Why are you focusing on me or the collective? Okay, it's bad enough that we get the short end of the stick. You also want the short end of the stick to be taken by you. There's so much selfishness going on, and evil eye going on, that the rich and the elite are afraid that if we get a mustard seed of their pie, then now they have to come against you. But I have this dialogue so you could understand that this is greater than what we think. This is a collective reading, not a collective read, so it will be rather long. And I hope you enjoy it. Let's read. What is the energy surrounding your collective? Oh, and another thing about cycles. A lot of readers, tarot card readers, and myself included, way back the when. I'm 59 years old now. Oh Lord, gosh, ooh. I'm 58. September 19th was my birthday, and I'm 58 years old. Oh, but I feel like a child. I really, really do. I tell people ask me, how old are you? I say, I'm 46. And they buy it. But then I have to go back and say, I'm sorry, I apologize. It's a wish fulfillment for me. I'm 58 years old. But in my spirit, in my heart, I feel like I'm 20, 25. And that's important for me to say because that's why I attract a lot of 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds. It's the spirit. It's not the age, but it's the spirit. And I don't want you guys to lose that about you. I don't want you to lose that about you. Someone is just probably too sweet. I don't have a PayPal. I'm not allowed to have PayPal. It has to be Cash App. FERNA number 5 NDO. And then I'll be able to get it that way. No PayPal. And I understand that. I used to love PayPal, but they don't love me. Go figure. Okay, let's read in the collective, you guys, and see what's going on. We'll break the deck. You want to know something funny? When I have the glasses, I can't see the cards. When I take the glasses off, I can see the cards. Ain't that weird? Let's take the light, right? Put it like this. Not too close. Uh-huh. We got on one deck interference. Uh-huh. And on the other side of the deck, we have success. So there's success happening to the collective, and there are forces trying to interfere with that. Okay. Uh-huh. The Three of Cups saluting success, financial success, prosperity. This is where you're heading. It's been where you've been heading. This is the new cycle. Okay. Let's see if there's any blockages here. No? Mm-mm. Wait, let me make sure it's not stuck with another one. Oh, yeah, it is. It is. Scorpio. This is the surgeon, and he's taking an organ, right, out of a patient. It could be a patient, or it could be a victim. But coming out next to victim means that whatever was blocking you, your success, or even your own well being has come to an end permanently with Scorpio here. So you are allowed to celebrate. Reminds me of that commercial. Celebrate, celebrate, everything's gonna be alright. Something like that. Oh, don't you dare. Because I'm so comfortable here in this bed. I don't want to reach over for Carter Falls. Now, what is this here? Ew. Ew. He looks like a corpse from The Walking Dead. Nasty. My teeth are better looking. He's like, mm-mm. And skinny and all that. This is what they wanted you to be, and myself. But this is Virgo. And coming out next to the Scorpio card, the Death card, means that whatever money blockages, because Virgo rules money, it's an earth sign, your health, your wellness, your psychological well being, it's also Virgo because the opposite is Pisces. Uh, that's there, that's gone. It's gone. It should be. And before I finish the reading, I'm going to give you the Psalms that you're going to read how you're gonna read them, when you're gonna read them, and you're gonna find some dramatic stuff happen around you that you yourself will say, "Wait a minute, that's weird." Yes, it is weird because it's not supposed to be happening to you. And many of you, maybe not all of you, but many of you have hidden enemies. Uh huh. Uh huh. Oh, yeah. Love. Here's a woman with nice and perky bosoms being squeezed like a pomegranate by her lover. It's been a long time your uncle has had any play, so I have to be creative with words. But a lot of you, it's time to, do a little play in the sensual sex department. One, two, well, and I guess that goes for me too, because I'm not really as interested as I was when I was younger. Uh, Dealing with a bigger cause is, though. Look at that, the collective. The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Coming out next to the sex play card. Okay, so what this tells me is that it's time for downtime. You've done your work, you've done your pop, pop, pop. Now it's time for a little downtime. Kick back, kick back. One, two, three, four, five. See, the delays that I've been going through due to these spells, I've used to my advantage. Don't forget, I'm a master manifester and I change energy. Boy, I'm almost 60. I've been doing this a very long time. And it's almost a waste of time by my enemies because they never see me go down. They might see me go down a little bit, but I bounce right back. And it's bouncy as this hair. Okay, this might be for some of you, not all of you, but there's still intellectual property that has been stolen, and there are people making money off your stuff. If you're a content creator, content provider, and this could be music, this could be lyrics, or information, like what I do on YouTube. There's someone going to the black web, replicating your success and making money off the top. Now, this is something that was not suspected. Now it is. Now it is. So the fact that it came out here lets me know that you still have to be vigilant. Vigilant. You know what? Let's go a little deeper with the embezzlement and fraud and who's doing it. Is it your family members, your friends, or your exes? So let's see who's behind this. Okay, volunteer. So for those of you who are working, for yourself. So you have like a little mini staff and you have helpers. Be careful with the person that comes to you as a volunteer because they might be doing that as a subterfuge because they want to get into your business and see what you're doing. So be careful of volunteers. Look at this one. Dance, dancing, dancing, dance in front of the mirror. This is a magical spell. I used to do that too, where if you feel depressed and you're unmotivated, you dance in front of the mirror or you do something in front of the mirror. I would take all my clothes off, naked as a bird, flaws and everything, and project onto the mirror. Well, I look fly, I look fine. People can get their hands off of me. Ow! If you feel some kind of shame or embarrassment while you're doing that, then know that you have work to do about yourself. But if you like what and you hang it all out and you love what you see, you flaunt, then you're good and no one can knock you off your knocker. Okay? That's what this means. And this is another way to bounce back negative energy. The mirror is a magical tool that has been around since the days of Atlantis, which predates Egypt. Uh-huh. And that magical essence of the mirror is alive and well today. I love mirrors. Okay. Ah, look at this one. Have conversations with God. I do that all the time. Every morning when I get up, I praise God and I have a conversation with God. I don't ask Him for anything because the God in me gives me everything I want and need. Because there has to be a rightful way to pray. You don't pray to God to give you stuff. God, I want this, I want that. No, no, no. What you do is you say, God, thank you for this. Thank you for that. I love it. I like it too. Even though you may not have anything of what you want at the moment, because life is not but a moment. And I've given you examples of this. Act like you have it. Don't ask, because then the energy will always stay in the asking. No, say thank you for having it. And even though it's not there, the universe will manifest it. And this is the essence of Neptune and magic. Alrighty. We're still reading on the intellectual property here. Pole dancer. Get your mirror and get your pole and do the wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You know, these cards, they talk about the ego, the healthy part of the ego, the self love. You want to know if you love yourself, you really love yourself? Dance naked in the pole in front of your mirror and see what happens. Because you won't be able to lie to yourself when you do this. Not to anybody else, but not you. That mirror is not going to lie about anything. And if you're comfortable with what you see, then you're on your way. Mhm. Some of you, I was talking about downtime. You need to window shop. If you don't have at the moment the money, window shop. So when you do have the money, you go right in and get what you need. Mhm. All right, we're gonna do a second spread. Uh-huh. Oh, what is this doing in here? Some of you might have to do chores. Wash the pots and pans, mop the floors, sweep. Stuff that people really don't like to do, that it's kind of boring. I myself included. But you'll be surprised the meditative state of mind that doing chores will do for you. I did laundry, and I have so much laundry. I have to fold it or put it in wire hangers. I hate to do that kind of work, but in the past, now I don't, because it awards me patience and a sense of peace that I took for granted before. All right, let's see what else is here in the collective. What else is here? Mm, and this can go both ways now. Some of you are going to jail. Yes, in the collective. Some of you have probably made a mistake on something or someone, and now you have to pay by going to jail. But for your enemies, your ops, this isn't jail. This is prison. And people forget that jails and prisons are two separate things. Here, many of your enemies are going to prison. That's why they're so, you know, orange is the new black, as they say. And this is connected to fraud, wire fraud, insurance fraud, a lot of stuff that was done in your name or the name of your company if you work for yourself. This could have been a partner of yours that did this, that knows all about you. Because those closest to you are the ones that can destroy you. Coming out next to prison means that it could have been a spouse of yours, or this could have been you. Milk and honey coming out next to the relationship card in the reverse. Somebody stole something. Someone stole someone's milk and honey. And they thought that they were going to get away with it. And they're not going to get away with it. This applies to some of you, not all of you. tower. But this is not the bad tower. This is the tower of success and prosperity. It's a Capricorn card. It's cardinal Earth. And coming out next to prison, this card, which is the Capricorn card, rules embezzlement, money laundering, racketeering, fraud. So somebody got caught. Why is this so difficult to get? Someone got caught. And that's why they're going to jail or prison. This Saturday morning, I'm going to go and see if I can buy some new tarot card decks. Please donate because I'd love to get some new decks to share with you. Okay. Let the spirit come in. It's a witching hour now. So we're clearing the energy mentally right. Okay. Let's take a look at these again. Oh, the devil. The devil. Next to another Capricorn card, the Tower of Success. So definitely this issues here of fraud and embezzlement. Those cards, when they come out in combination, means exactly that. And earlier we had the content card come out in the reverse, like the school teacher. So some kind of content or intellectual property has been stolen and profit money has been made off the top. You also have to be careful that they don't copyright your material, making it seem like it's theirs and attack you and sue you because they're saying that it's not yours, but theirs. So infringement rights, copyright laws, okay, stay on top of that for those of you who are in that field or are content creators or run your own businesses. Make sure that no one is taking your information and posing as you and doing all kinds of financial and legal messes in your name. Okay? Because that's still here and it's still persistent. For some of you, not all of you. But it keeps coming up. Money. Lots of it. Lots of it. Coming up next to high-powered business. This together with the Ten of Pentacles is classic money laundering, embezzlement. Classic. These two combinations. And it's coming out next to the prison guard. So, I mean, it speaks for itself. And of course, the devil. And why is the devil here? Because he loves money. And, this is milk and honey. Lots of vices here. And it's definitely a couple. It could be your boyfriend, your girlfriend, could be a spouse, because this card is here. And it's in the reverse. Fears. Uh-huh. Okay. Temperance. Temperance. Many of you are being protected. Some of you are having a change of heart and praying to God to help you, to save you, to spare you, because these people got into a situation financially, legally, that they can't get out. They're going to have to pay the price for what they've done. God still loves you. He loves the sinner also, but he does not love the sin. And that has to be expunged. It just has to. Ooh, 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 ooh. We got here. Oh, dear God. Money. More money. And this man's eyes are crazy. He's insane. This is fraud. It keeps coming out. For many of you, not all of you, be careful with your finances, your information, because there's someone's eyes, someone's crazy about money. So there isn't anything sickly or evil per se, just that the theme of this reading is that someone is trying to attack your finances. And if there has been incongruencies concerning your finances that you did not know was happening in your face, on your nose, it's going to be exposed with the prison card coming out here. All right, okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I love being back. I feel like that my Michael Jackson song. He's back. You know what? You know. uh, Thank you guys. Please donate. Please give and take heed to the counsel and the advice that has been given here. And I will come back to complete the Neptune series. We're doing Neptune in Scorpio or Neptune in the eighth house. That's me because I was born with Neptune in Scorpio in 1967. So the 60s begins the consciousness awareness of Neptune as Scorpio brings it to the table. We will discuss it personally and also collectively. Bye, guys.